Let's discuss this with Jennifer Ewing, spokesperson for Republicans Overseas UK. Well, I imagine, Jennifer, you're immensely excited and full of delighted anticipation.
I am. And hi, Vanessa. Thanks for having me. And by the way, I love that you mentioned crypto
Yes.
in your introduction.
How could I not?
How could you not?
Yeah.
And it's funny because even before the Trump coin, like people thought it was quite random, but that's a cryptocurrency holders are 50 million person voting bloc. And it kind of helped push him over the edge. I think that's part of the reason you've seen a lot of the tech industry back him this time as well. So it might seem marginal to some people, but I think it played a role for sure.
But maybe it's a very basic way of looking at it, and you're going to tell me I lack sophistication. But doesn't this appear to you to be a business opportunity cashed in on by the president, his wife, and the rest of his family, even before the inauguration has taken place? So he launches a cryptocurrency meme coin, whatever that is, and he's already increased the value of his net wealth by $70 billion, and he hasn't even had a sandwich in the White House yet. I mean, isn't that kind of absolutely blatant profiteering? And if Keir Starmer had launched a Keir Starmer family cereal or face wash just before he became prime minister, you can only imagine the uproar, the idea that the family were making money out of the position. How is the cryptocurrency launch okay?
Yeah, the Trump coin or the Melania coin or whatever other coins that might come out of it aside, I more meant like Bitcoin and the fact that the United States, under Gary Gensler at the SEC, has been totally lacking in crypto regulation.
But how about the fact that he's made a ton of money already out of a business opportunity that only could have happened if he became president, which he's about to do? Is that not kind of shameless lining and feathering of your own nest?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm a crypto fanatic, so I don't have a problem with it. Time will tell, though. If it goes in the wrong direction, it's not going to be a good look. But look, crypto fans in the UK would love for Keir Starmer to do this. We'd love anyone from the FCA or the Bank of England to give some direction. But I'm sure you want to talk about more serious issues.
I don't know how serious this issue is, and that's why I talked about it so early. And our correspondent in New York, Simon Mark, said it was exceedingly serious and we should be discussing it. But tell me about the protocol today and whether what's happening really is making something exceedingly abnormal look normal.
Sure, yeah. And it's funny. Having just returned from a few weeks in California visiting my home, I didn't really have FOMO about not being in DC last night or over these few days until I saw Kid Rock come out last night and do Sweet Home in Alabama, his rendition of it. Yeah. And I think that does appeal to use your word, normal people. It really does. It's a great song. And then, of course, we saw the Village People come out. So I think these are just very patriotic, very American things. And it made people feel good.
And this flurry of directives that's going to be signed, that the president says immediately in an absolute, welter of haste, all of these directives which are going to target climate change and migrants and, all at once, all in about 5 seconds flat.
Yeah, I guess. Well, you're not wrong in that. And my understanding is there's as many as up to 200 executive orders that he could sign in the first few days. Don't forget Joe Biden on his first day in election did a few executive orders to counteract the Trump border measures. So I imagine what Trump will be doing is just putting what he had in place in 2016 back in place. So that's probably the main thing you'll see is on the border. You also will be seeing it, as you just mentioned, unleashing our energy policy. People definitely want that. They're tired of expensive gas and groceries, which we know energy runs the economy, and America's sitting on a lot of natural resources. We want to put those to work again, to use Trump's phrase, drill, baby, drill. So again, he'll be doing something else that people put him in power to do. And, the economy, I think that'll probably have to do with energy as well. But yeah, he's going to hit the ground running today. I've even heard that, and this would be unconventional, is that he's going to sign some of these executive orders before he even leaves the rotunda.